And shout out to Grape News. Clock it, bitch. You know what the fuck going on. See you soon.
We're going to start off, okay, with our recap. Yes, y'all, this is the recap of Baddies Africa, Baddies Wakanda, and we got a lot to talk about, man. I was disappointed with some stuff, and I was entertained as well. I do believe Baddies Gone Wild is doing it a lot more for me, but don't get it twisted. I think this show, Baddies Africa, is still lit, but it's nothing without the big three. Whether you hate them or love them, there's literally no in between. Like, you literally hate them or love them, right? They're the show. They got it popping. They get things going. It is what it is, whether y'all want to admit that or not, okay? So, yes, y'all, this episode did start off with Natalie, okay? And, we got Wicked Chin in the West and then Adam Wack. They fought each other. It wasn't even no competition. Ahna Mac slapped Natalie upside her damn head. It just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? The security barely let them fight anyways, which was weird. But, you know, for what it was, for the one little 2-3 hits, they let them go. Ahna, like, it literally wasn't, like, it's not even debatable. Anybody that say Natalie won, it's like, okay, you're high, okay? So, yeah, it was Natalie. You know, I give it to Adam Wack. Got to give her credit. But this is where it gets sticky. Okay. If I was to determine a winner between Adam Wack and Gunna Girl, I would say Adam Wack, right? I would say Ahna, the Ahna Maniac, yes, I would give her the win, right? But if we go act like that wasn't like, honestly, it looked like nobody won, honestly. Can I be honest with y'all? It looked like nobody won. All right. It looked like Ahna maybe connected on one of them kicks that she was doing when she was grabbing her hair or something, or kneed her or something like that. That's why she was leaking from her head. But Stunna Girl was trying to say it was from the night before with Ivory. So I'm like, I don't know what that was about, right? But well, no, she said that after she lied and said that it wasn't her that was leaking. I said, damn, girl, like, you just go lie? Like you know we can see you, right?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Yeah, the fight was trash. It was just, you know, it was trash. Yeah, Ahna won both fights, but the Stunna Girl fight, it didn't. Can we talk about the security? That's what I'm telling you. This is why they go start telling you that they go start implementing stuff. They go use Baddies Gone Wild as a testing ground for baddies, because basically what they do is, if you guys aren't familiar with like the NFL, you know, they got these other developmental leagues like the UFL and XFL and stuff like that. The XFL and all that stuff, they be trying new things, and then you will see the next season NFL is trying this out or stealing this idea or something. There's no way they're gonna see the success of Baddies Gone Wild and not implement some of these things into Baddies, because this security thing is overboard. Like, we not really even seeing who will actually win or get in the paint. You know what I'm saying? It's irritating, okay? But that fight was trash. Me personally, I say it was a tie. Nobody won, really. That fight was trash, y'all. But if you want to give Ahna the win, Gunna Girl was leaking. Hey, I can't argue with you. It is what it is. But yeah, it was trash, man. Shout out to Zeus Network for the clip. Fair use. Let's go.
Let me rub.
You can't beat me. What's up? You want to run it again?
Yep.
You can't beat me.
Let me wrap my hair up.
You can't beat me.
Let me wrap my
You
hair.
ain't beating me. No, let me wrap my hair up. Out of here.
This little fat mad because she can't whip my right now. The whole time, only thing I could think of was just swing and don't pull hair and back up. Tasiki taught me that one. Never pull no hair. Just show. You see how she did Dolly at reunion?
I just need to prove a point. You're not going to get online and make live about
The shade, but you won't fight Dolly. That was shade. So you go forget the fact that she snuck Dolly.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Why are you comparing what you did to Stunna Girl, which was trash, by the way? Y'all wasn't really doing nothing. To Dolly and Ivory. Man, hey, Ivory, Dolly need that get back. If the host, man, they need a host of Baddies, Baddies Midwest, Baddies Africa and Baddies Gone Wild reunions. All right. I'm sure y'all. I'm sure I'll take the money. Yep, I'll do it. Y'all. We really go clock T because y'all got to bring this clip up. Be like, hey, Dolly, how do you feel about Ahna saying this? Woo, because you know they coming to the reunion. That was weird. That was shade. But yeah, she's like, yeah, just like Ivory did Dolly. What the hell?
Me up. You're not being up. What's up?
Yeah. Bruh, the security jumped in so damn fast, y'all. All right. So damn fast, man. You said don't pull here, but was pulling here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she won't fight Big Lex either. Yeah, one-on-one. You know, you said anybody but Zombie Lights. Well, or Santana. He was trash this last reunion too. He did good Caribbean. This one he was trash. Reading Rainbow. Yeah, they wasn't even let them fight. So I personally believe that this was trash. If you want to go along and say, oh, Ahna did her big, bruh, the Ahna fans are, bruh, they acting like she didn't knock Stunna Girl out. Bro, yeah, the angles, yep, the angles is trash too with Baddies Africa. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. There's nothing that Baddies Africa is doing better than Baddies Gone Wild right now. Nothing. All right. You said security was low key saving Ahna. They always do that. You know. You said no. Let me pull my hair up. They are fans of each other. Who? Ahna and Stunna Girl, I told you, I think they girlfriends. I think they messed around with each other before. Allegedly. Okay?
They're fucking each other.
Allegedly. But what happened after that, y'all? After that, what happened? After that, after that, they showed Summer, you know, the big three versus gang three, whatever, pretty three, what do y'all want to call them? They were on the bus together, and I told y'all, we are the streets, okay? We are the culture, okay? Give us our credit. Drop some grapes in the chat. What was Summer calling Fauna, y'all? What was Summer calling Fauna, y'all? Fanta. She was calling her Fanta. Strawberry Fanta. As soon as we saw that girl name, we started calling her that. That's when they announced the cast. Not before filming, before all of that. So that was before Summer even met the girl. So what's up?
Still pretty. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.
Come on. Season on season. Wasn't Zombie Lights calling Bigger and Adam, Timon and Pumbaa, Nunu too? All right.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The 12th, 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have they been changed in any way according based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Told y'all. I'm telling y'all, we the culture. We the culture over here, man. But that's that. I find that pretty interesting. Okay. But yeah, man. Yeah, she said she did say nobody won't respect your name. Yeah, so look. Summer doing what Summer does. Summer did start the fight. All right, the beef that was going on with the other three girls, right? You know, and it all, like, everybody was acting cool. Everybody was cool. We had Dolly being delusional. Y'all know You know, I'll clock T when Dolly's right or when she's wrong. You know, I'm not biased, y'all. All these baddies are unstable creatures. They're all liars. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much saw that with Gunna Girl and Ahna. Ivory, like we be catching them all in lies. Lex, they all are liars. They're all unstable creatures. We cut it right down the middle over here. Ain't no bias.
You don't know how to act towards your man? Keep talking. I'm gonna come in there and put my foot so far up you. Come on in here, Jody Joe. House full of women, cuz. House full of sensitive ass females. Dealing with they damn hormones. Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word for y'all.
Mama, don't say nothing. I'm telling you. Say anything, it's gonna get worse. He about to leave.
Why am I saying this? Because Dolly lied, all right, on Kanye West's internet and said that she beat up Ivory. Girl, nah, you didn't beat up Ivory. I say it was a tie. Because Ivory didn't beat up Dolly either. Because we got you know, we got Ivory fans. So what she talking about? She told Dolly. I'm like, nah.
Oh no.
Nah.
You're not making any sense, bro.
They went eye for eye. So yeah, Dolly was delusional, talking about she beat up Ivory. I had to call that out. I was like, nah, you didn't do that. Like, we ain't gonna do that. Y'all be saying I love Dolly, I'm biased. No, I clock everybody.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
Okay, so yeah, man. They were acting cool at first. They was all acting like they was cool. Because Klondike Bar don't like DTB. So Dolly was like, I don't like DTB either, you know, this and that, right? But as soon as, you know, Summer says, girl, what's your name? She said, my name Fauna. She called her Fauna, Strawberry Fanta. After that, it was over. It was turned up. They all started arguing with each other, and then they started fighting each other. And the big three did their big one still. They didn't do nothing. Like, bro, I'm seeing the comments. Like, it's funny how they be switching it up, right? Hear me out. One moment they saying, "Oh, we can't wait for this. We look what we saw, this and that," and I'm like, okay. I said, bro, y'all know I'm behind the scenes. From what I've been told, from what I've been hearing, the big three beat them girls up all season, and I didn't see no different this first episode. Do they talk a good game? Yes. Klondike Bar, Fanta and Catfish was popping it off at the mouth. Now, Catfish, she was acting like she was a damn dope fiend or something. Like she was off a perk or something, y'all. How she was talking, right? That's light skinned Nunu, right? Allegedly, right? So, they talk a good game, bro. Y'all gotta slow it down, bro. When they're all fighting each other on the sprinter, Lex is literally giving it to Klondike Bar and K Rican at the same time, blow for blow, punching both of them in their head. Like they literally try to jump on Lex, right? And she still be bothing them up. I said, oh, that my baby mama. All right, stood on business. All right. Y'all mad.
I'm right here.
Man, y'all tripping, man. But yeah, man, they was doing they was popping it. They was going back and forth with each other and stuff like that. Let me see what scene this is.
Y'all is embarrassing us in front of these kids. Garden water.
Fair use. Okay, so this is after. Okay, so what happened after that, y'all, was when basically they get off the bus, right? And in the midst of that, you know, with the big three fighting the other girls, right, on the Sprinter van. So we get the other girls on the Sprinter van, okay? And this was pretty interesting how Scotty was on the bus with them, and that's how you know Scotty was beefing with Natalie, because she'll usually ride with them, but she was actually on the Sprinter van, which was actually pretty interesting. We never see that. Y'all know they be acting like they better than everybody. So we saw Scotty on the bus with Tavy, you know, Toilet Baby, Donkey the Body, my mistress, Russian Cream, LCK, right? Looking a hot mess. That She's wearing makeup that's like 2 shades lighter than her with this blush that she got on. But she look crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. She look crazy. But yeah, so Ivory was on there too. So DTB recognized Tavy, right? So they start going back and forth. She said, "Are you a Chinian?" and stuff like that, right? And they get into it. And I will give her credit. I would say the most improved baddies going into Baddies Africa is easily DTB and Summer. And I told you guys, based off what DTB was saying, she was not lying. She did not let up. She bringing back Baddies Caribbean, DTB / Deja Vu. Now that's TV DTB. She popping it, you know what I mean? And she getting in the paint. And she must have been watching or practicing or something, because it's giving Ivory. I ain't gonna lie. Is we not gonna act like DTB wasn't beating up Tavy baby, especially on that damn Sprinter van? Man, she got that girl head down and started hammering on her damn head. Hammer. We gotta give her credit. As of right now, MVBs, you got to give it to the big 3 in DTB so far. If not, if you want to be on the individual basis, it's Summer and DTB. But as of now, to me, it's the big 3. It's the big 3. All right. They understood the assignment. Without them 3, the show would not be going the way that it's going right now. Okay. But yeah, so DTB beat up Tavy baby on the bus, right? So Summer, Lex, and Dolly come, they Sprinter van get there first, and we got the African dancers and stuff like that. Dolly and Lex is distracted. They're dancing and stuff like that. Summer keeping her eye on a swivel, as she should. Like, I don't understand. Y'all all just fought on the Sprinter van and stuff, and y'all thinking everything cool. Y'all really the ones that's slipping. Summer on go. Summer already on go. So when she see them girls, get off the Sprinter van, she just instantly run up to them. And I ain't gonna lie, she did her big one. They're not gonna give her credit. Summer still can't fight, but Summer easily has improved since last season for sure. She was giving it to Klondike Bar, and she was giving it to Fauna, Puerto Rican, Pretty P. What we talking about? Yeah, they don't want to give her credit though. They don't want to give her credit though.
Bitch, now we gonna have to fight.
All right, y'all say anything else? We know you're lying. We know you're lying. Okay. You're lying. This is how we gonna react if you say anything otherwise.
Wait. Let me think.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Summer got in the paint.
Clock it.
Yeah, so the one that really surprised me was Fauna, how she got on Fauna like that. So she was tagging Fanta in her head and stuff like that. K-Ree can try to jump in and fight her. So Dolly jump in. Lex tried to jump in, but she fell on her ass. She slipped right over there on that water by the pool. But yeah, they just started jumping each other at that point. So they break it up, right? Natalie, separate the girls and stuff. Pretty P tells her that they stole her watch. Summer threw it on the pond in the pond. I did not agree with that. That was crazy. But to be honest with y'all, it was given scripted. That was scripted. Why did they point out the fact that Pretty P put her watch and all that stuff in the bag and left it out, but didn't fight nobody? What was the point of that? And then they steal the bag and throw it like that. That was all scripted, y'all. That was all scripted. Anyways, but yeah, they got in the paint. Lex, Dolly, and Summer. So Pretty P and Summer get into it, and from what I saw, Summer won, but Pretty P must have got one good hit on her to where as though she started leaking from the mouth. I did notice that. But if you're literally going by the eye test, going blow for blow, it was easily Summer. And I was like, wow, that's actually one of the most least improved baddies, because y'all gotta remember, man, Pretty P was actually the first person to fight Lex. Pretty P was the first person to fight Lex, and you know, Lex was the first person to fight Pretty P, right? Yeah, they fought before Pretty P ended up fighting DTB and stuff like that, right? So they fought, and yeah, Summer, I think Summer really got the best of her, man. You know. But a lot of people will bring up, when Klondike Bar was fighting Summer, they was going at it. You could tell Summer was throwing her to the ground. Klondike Bar even ended up getting the leverage. She got on top of her. Security grabbed her. Then she kicked her in the stomach. They acting like that was no, it was still Summer. That was like a little cheap kick after the Summer, after the security grabbed you. I'm sorry. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. But if you want to give that credit, okay. Then we saw Tavy Baby versus DTB. Fight was trash because Tavy Baby can't fight, but DTB still got the best of her. I ain't gonna lie, DTB got the best of her. And when they went at it a second time, right? That's when Lex snuck Scotty. A lot of people feel some way about that. I don't see the issue. Didn't Scotty sneak T? Didn't Scotty sneak Didn't Scotty sneak Summer? When Summer slapped Ahna and they was fighting and she jumped in? Didn't Scotty sneak Lex at the reunion when she jumped in? Oh, y'all don't want to bring that up because y'all just don't like the big three. Now we're not gonna do that. We go clock the T every single time.
Clock that T.
This was very strategic by Lex because Lex knew that the security was not gonna be able to was not gonna let them fight. So she just used the distraction, ran up on her, and looked like she got some really good hits. It don't even look like it was a competition at that point, you know. You said I love Tavy and the Pretty P. They my favorite newbies. Okay, sure. I think they're the only newbies, right? We didn't really get to see. I don't think we saw Choco Brown yet. LCK and Russian Cream barely said anything, so you know. You said Scotty slow. I would have never round that. Round that girl up. You said nah. Tavy got DTB outside. We'll agree to disagree. It looked pretty much the same to me. Like it was like a tie. I'm going by in totality. If you bring up that sprinter fight too, she gave it to her, but not to me. You said Dolly was lying on that bus. Yeah, we already said that. Nah, I'm giving a tie with Summer and P. We'll agree to disagree. Everybody got their opinion. But you said Lex been giving Summer lessons, right? Just like Ivy been giving DTB lessons for sure. She need to give Pretty P some lessons. Pretty P need to stop putting her head down. Yeah, she was swimming. Your faves are the big three and DTB. I think those are the MVBs so far. The big three and DTB, man. All right. But yeah, that was it. Yeah, she snuck her and beat her up and stuff like that. They did show a trailer of the next episode, and they don't want to give her this credit again. They just go look at the fact that she got beat up. But Ivory and Summer run it. And look, and to be honest with you, you really want to go there. Just by the little 2 seconds they showed us, it looked like Summer was getting with Ivory until she got on top of her. That's what it looked like. It was over at that. She got on top of her. It was all face shots. Pow, 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 pow. And even Dolly had to admit it. She was like, man, y'all know Summer can't fight. I said, she was like, that ain't nothing. Summer can't fight. I said, man, she got a point right there. She got a point, you know. But Summer, y'all got to remember, bro, everybody's scared of Ivory. Nobody has fought in Ivory, not even Tashiki. Oh, that's my friend. That's a duo. I'm like, man, girl, anyways. The only people that fight Ivory is the big three, right? And they all fought her multiple times. Summer, Lex, and Dolly. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I think LCK fight Ivory later this season too, but I don't think it was a fight. I mean, you saw that girl eye and stuff. I think Ivory just beat that girl up, honestly, personally. I mean, we saw her eye and stuff like that. It was crazy. So, yeah. Pretty P and Pretty P and Summer started fighting because of because of the watch situation. We can watch that clip real quick. Fair use.
Throw it in the water.
Summer and Pretty P, they just going, they thumping. Y'all is embarrassing us in front of these kids.
Throw it in the water.
After being this she talking about, give me my lunch. And you thought it was gonna be that easy to get it back? Don't go fish for that. Who damn mama yours? So watch everything you stand for. Milwaukee, Detroit, and his what up?
Yeah. So they was getting in the paint, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was entertained. I'll say that. Was this as good as Baddies Gone Wild episode 2? No, but I was entertained. This was a good episode, and it was mainly because of the big three. Dolly, Summer, and Lex 8. Argue with your mama. It looked like Russian Cream fight as well next episode. K Rican again, LCK, obviously Summer and Ivory. We obviously go get the whole Lex versus Scotty fight. So it looked like this next episode is looking pretty good as well. Man. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. That was my recap of Baddies Gone Wild. I mean, my bad. That was my recap of Baddies Africa, Baddies Wakanda, Iowa. Now, let's get into the internet, okay? The internet is interneting. Let's see what the internet has to say about Baddies Africa episode 2. They said, Lil Lex, not the big one. You get no cool points for fighting sneaking Scotty, but Scotty snuck her at the reunion. Scotty snuck Summer. Y'all just weird, bruh. They don't even like Scotty. They just don't like Lex. Y'all know that, right?
Leave Brittany alone! Please!
Just irritating. Okay. We got, we got the Protect Scotty crew. Okay. Let's see. Already living for K Rican and Fanta. They pretty and popping their ish. Yeah, look, hear me out, y'all. I'm gonna keep calling this out until I'm proven wrong, okay? Until I'm proven wrong. Hear me out. Do y'all think if they were arguing with anyone else besides the big three, do you think they will be on their bandwagon talking about they pretty and they popping ish? Like, be honest.
The 12th, 2015.
Yes.
And have they been changed in any way for you, based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Come on, y'all. I effing love these new girls. They whoop Dolly, Summer, and Lex ass as the F they should.
Made that shit make sense. Dumbass bitches. Thank you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You're not making any sense, bro.
What? Hold on. Yeah, like, bruh. They said I vividly saw Lex fighting both K Rican and Klondike, knocking both of them upside their damn head. Yeah, they didn't take not one. They didn't what? They were watching the show with one eye closed again. I'm telling you. You said they giving fans. You said the big three is gonna make them girls fan favorites for sure. Lex was minding her business, not involved in the bus, and still got on just off of being associated with the other two. Now watch the audience blame her. I need my girl to leave that trio bad. They keep proving me right. Didn't I tell you if Dolly and Lex separated themselves, especially Lex, separated themselves from the big three, they will love Lex. They actually, bro, you know they actually like the big three. It's just Summer, honestly. They don't mind Dolly either. They know they don't. They don't.
Make that shit make sense. Dumbass bitches. Thank you.
Here we go. Right? Yeah, man. I told y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm satisfied with Fanta so far. Really? Just because she was popping it? Now, I will give her credit. They get in the paint. That's one thing I will say about the other three, okay? The pretty three, gang three, lame three, whatever y'all want to call them, right? We got to give them the credit where credit's due, especially compared to previous baddies. Glad we got them weak hoes off the show that's got every excuse in the book and not wanting to be a fighter, but big as a damn house. You know what I'm saying? Tashiki making every excuse in the book. Like, bye. Just bye, okay? They are getting in the paint. I will say that. But to make it as if they really was doing something is actually insane in itself, right? It's Dolly trying to recruit the girls against Ivory for me. It's so weird. Like the other girls don't do that. What? Dolly sit down, standing up, doing all this, talking about nothing. Be damn. So you want her to be quiet on a reality TV show so you can complain about her the same way y'all did Emma and Scotty at one point and Yoshi? Just say that you don't like somebody.
You're not making any sense, bro.
You know? So you have to be a fighter to be on Baddies? Yes. Do you not watch Baddies? I mean, we not. I mean, are you watching it to get political advice? Are you asking about how you should invest your portfolio, crypto, stocks? Do you care about who they voted for as far as president? Are you asking for them to help you with your homework or mathematics, English? What are we doing here? The show is literally about twerking, clubbing, and fighting. So yes, if you're not fighting on Baddies, you're literally useless at that point. Yes. Said he sounded like Biggie. Yeah, I guess. I'm like, that's crazy. Tell Dolly to shut it. I'm not a fan of her. Yeah, that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. Whoever you're a fan of, I'm sure she shut that person up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta fight. Why are you here? I'm not gonna lie, they already tearing Africa up and it's only day one. Ooh, exactly. I'm here for it. But to say that you want a baddie to shut up, it's kind of crazy to me. You just saying it because you don't like her. But if it's your fave, if Ahna, whoever, oh, they just popping it. They can talk. They can have an opinion. I'm like, okay, well, everybody else can too. What's that ish y'all said about Ahna effing Mac? What was that ish? The way she whooping Stunna? Whooping Stunna is crazy. Man.
That's crazy.
You said they would have all been cool if Summer wouldn't have said that. But okay, hear me out. If Summer would have said that, we would have had the fights that we had? Wouldn't you would have been on this internet talking about this episode was boring and how much Baddies Gone Wild is better? Because 90% of the fights that happened on this episode was because of Summer. Yeah. It's definitely giving bots. The Africans was dancing their ass off while Summer was throwing them hands. Right. Do we be watching the same show? Exactly. Yeah, whooping Gunna is crazy. But those are Animaniacs. We get it. Go Diamond, go. Like Ivory wasn't on my bucket list. Liking Ivory wasn't on my bucket list. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like the like to dislike stuff be so fickle. So all they got to do is just something, you know what I mean, against your fave, or, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't like that person no more. So now somebody is just saying that they like Ivory only because she was rooting DTB on, and that's obviously because they're a DTB fan. What? That's not weird?
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
You said the big three might get least valuable baddies because it seems baddies can't stand them, and the fans. The whole house is against them. Grandma P did her little thing. Not to me. I feel like Summer was getting in the paint with her. The fans, Delulu, just like Ahna. Yes, they are. What else we got? Big Legs don't even be arguing for real. She knows Summer and Dolly be dead wrong, but she gonna always stand by just in case someone tries to jump them. That sounds about right. Okay, hear me out, y'all, because they love to pick and choose. Ain't that what Tashiki did with Bigger and Ahna? Bigger and Adam, just being messy, talking, going into people's business, instigating, right? So, I mean, what's the difference? You said security was saving Ahna, holding that and Stunna while she got licks in. Yep, I did notice that. Security did get between, the Stunna and Nat fights, and Ahna took advantage of that. Got a couple cheap hits in. Very true. She on go and they on go for her. Don't see the problem exactly. You said they did the jumping last night. Yep, they jumped in. Yep, they always jumping though. So hear me out, y'all. People will call out Summer jumping in, or even Dolly jumping in when they was fighting, right? In the backyard. But are y'all gonna ignore that K-Rican? Like before all of that, they not gonna say it. We've yet to see anybody bring this up. K-Rican, Klondike Bar, tried to jump Lex on the bus, but she was beating both of them up at the same time. Y'all go ignore that? Oh, okay. Y'all just, because y'all don't like them. Right.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
Yeah, everybody was jumping.
Bitch, calm down.
They definitely pick and choose. Yeah, what's the name of them started the jumping, the new girls. You can tell that Big Lex was low-key getting annoyed with Summer and Dolly. I wish a B would just I wish my B would just stand by herself. Yeah, I told y'all. They are exposing themselves. Give me my credit. Drop the grapes in the chat. Come on, bruh. We be clocking it over here, and it's so easy. Drop some grapes in the chat, y'all. I told y'all that they really don't hate these girls. They only hate Summer. Even with the hate Dolly's getting, if she was to beat up Summer and team up with somebody else, same as Lex, they would love them. Summer is the most impactful baddie in Baddies history. Love her or hate her. Argue with your mama. It's proven in the pudding, okay? The proof is in the pudding, all right? I told y'all they really like these girls. They really like Lex. If Lex was Team Ahna, if Lex was teaming up with DTB, they would love her. They're literally telling on themselves, okay? Literally telling on themselves. But anyways, talking about, I wish she would, I wish she should get away with them. And they said you can tell she getting annoyed with them. No, you can't. Y'all just want them to break up so bad. Until it happens, it happens. Like, just rock with it. Y'all want them to break up so damn bad. Exactly. I like Lex and Summer by themselves. I only hate Dolly. There you go. They telling on themselves. Ahna, oh my God. Ahna whooped Stunna open that gash again, just like she said she did. Now what y'all was saying about her and Ivory lying about it. Well, no, she showed the gash, so she wasn't lying. She showed it. We just didn't know who gave it to her. Whether it was Ivory or Ahna. Now we noticed that Ivory did it. But she showed it. It was like literally a small gash on her right above her forehead, like on her hairline. It was like right in her hair. She showed it. She showed it. You said they all fight on their own. Exactly. They go ignore that Summer went one-on-one with Ivory. Dolly went one-on-one with Ivory. Yeah, but they all jumping. Okay. But yeah, saying that she whooped Gunna Girl, like, that's crazy.
Hold up. What is this shit?
I love Ahna so bad. She had them hiding in the bathroom. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Like that was, and then they was, and Gunna Girl and the Wicked Chin of the West was acting like they really did something. Like, I'm like, y'all know y'all didn't beat Ahna up, right? Like, it's weird. It's weird. What else we got? Diamond fighting skills gotten so much better. Keep it up. I agree. Shout out to DTB. DTB was getting in the paint.
I'm right here, bitch. I'm right here.
Who else we got? Lex, Dolly, and Summer putting BTA whole season. Thank you. Yep. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? If you say otherwise, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say to you.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
Okay. What else we got? All Stunna Girl did was pull on his hair. I don't want to hear any more of that gang-ish. No, man. Yeah. Yep. Can't disagree. Can't disagree. She did not do anything. It wasn't no big one or nothing. Gunna Girl didn't do nothing to Ahna. And Ahna, I mean, she had her leaking. But I truly believe that was one of those knees or kicks that she got when security intervened and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm saying that fight was trash, y'all. If y'all want to give it to Ahna, I said I'm fine with that. I'll give it to Ahna. But yeah, it wasn't really doing nothing. They didn't really do nothing.
But wait, there's more.
So they said Ahna whooped Natalie and Stunna. Whooped is crazy though. Would I give Ahna, if I had to give the wins? Yes, Ahna won against Natalie, especially Natalie. Natalie wasn't even not even an argument, right? The Stunna Girl is more of an argument as a tie, or they didn't really do nothing. But even the Natalie, Ahna, like the security is just too involved. Baddies Gone Wild is giving it to us. There ain't no security like that. Ain't no security like that. They letting them get in the paint, okay? Yeah, you said Stunna it be so gangster with no hands like Ahna. Exactly. But Ahna didn't beat up nobody. They lying. We already saw that. I would have rather watched Stunna versus Ivory. I agree too. But I mean, based on what we saw, Ivory would have beat up Stunna Girl real bad. Baddies Africa, Ahna Mac whooped that ass. The Animaniacs is out here having a time of their life. They acting like Ahna dropped Dolly like Tashiki did.
You're not making any sense, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Mind you, Stunna is always arguing with everyone. She lies so much, it's insane. I agree. But tell me I'm not lying. I mean, tell me I'm lying, y'all. Y'all know I'm not. Hear me out. Didn't I say they all be lying? I say that all the time too. And I kept saying from the preview, it looked like Stunna got her, but I said, let's see. We'll see. And what I saw, I didn't really see nothing. They really didn't do nothing, you know? She said we never claimed to be a trio, but guess what we are now? I know that's right. Nah, yeah, y'all did. Y'all planned to be a trio. Nah, y'all know what it was. This show scripted as hell. I ain't believing it.
The 12, 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have they been changed in any way according based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit
Lex, Dolly, and Summer trio was way more authentic. They didn't even team up till what? Episode 5 or something, 6, 7. Nah, Stunna, you lost, girl. Yep. I mean, lost. Yeah, like I said, if you want to give it a loss, sure. But that fight was trash, y'all. I'm sorry. It didn't really do it for me. It did not do it for me. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I rooted for Ahna. Where's the Gunna Girl fans at right now? They still in the comment sections. They talking. They saying that the fight was trash, honestly. Here we go. Don't bring Summer and Dolly back next season. I like Fanta, Klondike Bar. Yeah, just you're a weirdo. We not go. Come on. And that got damn near 3,000 likes. We got 3,000 idiots. We got 3,000 idiots. You know what? Let's take 2 of the people that actually get the show popping and get it in the paint and actually not scared to fight the so-called heavy hitters on the show. Yeah, let's switch that out with 3 hoes that got beat up by them. Yeah.
You really think this? What I was going? This how you know this bitch is a retard.
I'm retarded?
People hate these girls so much. And I told you, you see they didn't put Lex in there. All of a sudden, they love Lex. I told you they never had a problem with Lex. It's the Summer thing. So hear me out. These people hate these girls so much that they are lying. So for one, y'all saying that they got beat up, which is crazy. Then you go as far as to say that they need to be replaced with these chicks that you only seen for one episode. Okay. And Pretty Pete meant just that she can't F with Pretty Pete. What? So we go ignore Summer and Pretty Pete at the reunion too? And during the show? Pretty Pete never beat up Summer. Like I remember she slammed her against the wall at the reunion, and then she had her mouth leaking right here. If you want to give her that, I'll give it to her. But I'm talking about the totality of the fight. From what I saw, Summer was doing it. Pretty P had to push the girl on the couch, get on her and all that stuff, and you still not gonna shut up, Summer. It is what it is. But I don't know. I can't see that and just go by and just say, you know what, Pretty P beat her up. The hell? Yeah, it's too soon to even say. It's too soon to even say that you like the other 3 girls. Dolly was giving bully though. Well, that's your opinion. I didn't see no bully stuff. That's crazy. She punched Summer through the dancers. I didn't peep that. Yeah, I told you they lying. Yeah, they whooped the big 3. You just lying. Okay. Oh, Fanta was in there. Okay. So are they gonna lie and say Fanta beat up Dolly? I know they not saying that, right? And then look at Rolly, y'all. Look at Rolly thighs and knees and stuff, y'all. Oh my God, just
Hold up. What is this shit?
Big back, big back, big back, big back. Down my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into the tiny shirt, my big back has no room.
come on, man. Come on, dog. Okay. It's funny how all these people got fans already after one episode. Nah, but the new girls, what? The new girls ate this whole episode?
Is this nigga serious?
Bitch, please. Who you fooling?
I know you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that. That's why I'm not jumping. That's why Scotty just...
So, just say that y'all don't like the big three. Did they get in the paint? Yes. Was they popping it? Yes. Like, I'm here for it. I was entertained. But they ate this whole episode? You see, these people are so weird. They'll forget that. Let me not even bring it up. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. My girl Ahna whooped Natalie and oh my god. What? Fanta whooped Dolly bad.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
You just made that up.
Girl, you is lying through your motherfucking teeth.
I gotta stop reading the comments, y'all. I do. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I gotta, bro. This got almost 900 likes, y'all. Hold on. I know people not in here lying. Hold on. Let's see. Thank you. She definitely did. She sure did. She really did. I was so surprised. Or look. Or kept up at least. They on here playing, bruh. What do you mean kept? You see, somebody got to at least tell the truth. Exactly. Fuck. Oh my god. We clearly wasn't watching the same thing because no, the F that she did not. What, bruh?
You out your fucking mind.
These is bots. So, are we watching the same show? Did y'all see Fanta beat up Dolly? I must have missed that. Did y'all see that? I didn't see that, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it again. I rewind it. I will rewind every fight. Watch it about 3, 4, 5 times. Get so I can get what I mean. Get a real feel for what happened and stuff like that. And I didn't see the big the gang 3, pretty 3, whatever you want to call them. I didn't really see them do anything. What we talking about? Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, it got to be bots and kids. I didn't see that either. Yeah, wow. To say Fanta beat up Dolly is crazy. I'm so happy at Ivory for calling Summer out for a fade. That was well deserved. Yeah, okay, but because you know she hella bigger than her, and we know Summer can't. That's what, bro. I'm done. I can't read this no more. The bias is insane. Let's call out Scotty. She a bully though.
The 12th, 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have you been changed in any way according based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. All right. Ahna, Pretty P, Klondike, Fanta, Ivory, Diamond, K-Rican 8, and carried this whole episode.
You are a goofy
No,
bitch.
that's not true. Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Embarrassment when you was embarrassing your relationship.
I'm embarrassed.
Right.
I'm embarrassed.
So, coincidentally, everybody that was against the big 3 8. Ain't that a coincidence? What a coincidence. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna stop reading the comments, y'all. My bad. It just lying. Big legs don't even want to be argue. Yeah, we read that. Her first confessional. And she already clocked the trio. I love her.
Time be like, hey man, listen, I gotta watch these hoes because they act like they ain't never been in Africa. These bitches act like they been doing this shit. I know you hoes haven't.
Okay. I'm confused. I'm confused. You know, she literally could have said anything against the big three, and they would have still been like, ugh, clack it. Oh, she told them I like her. She my fave.
Oh no.
Shut when you think about it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Diamond fighting skills getting better. Yup. Who is this girl? I like her. She told no lie. Dolly still everyone personality because she don't have one and injured all season. Oh, really? Well, you didn't say nothing about Tashiki being injured all season. And she claiming that she didn't come on this season of Baddies because she was injured again. Coincidentally, both times from fighting Dolly. Oh, you just don't like Dolly. Right. So you don't like Dolly because she don't got a personality. But coincidentally, you like everybody else that don't like the big three with no personality. What is Scotty personality? I'm confused. These same people say that they like Lex too and want to get her away from Summer, but I thought Summer ain't got no. I thought Lex ain't got no personality. Okay, yeah. Didn't baby Nunu get swung like a skip in the preview? Yeah, they don't care. They ignore it. All right. You know. You said what's wrong with not liking the big three? Though nothing. My thing is don't bring up stuff that the ones that you do like do and condemn the big three for it, or just don't lie. You don't have to like the big three. You don't have to like anybody. I'm not trying to convince nobody over here. My thing is the hate is crazy because 9 times out of 10 they'll big up somebody just because they don't like somebody. From what I saw, there's no way in hell y'all can say that K-Rican, Fanta, and Klondike Bar beat up the big three or did their big one. So that's a lie. That's a lie. You said Lex just give lapdog like everybody else on Baddies. Like, okay. What else we got? Yeah, they said, I love how they keep reminding her Tashiki whooped her. Well, we like reminding y'all that nobody else fight Tashiki. She can put that on her belt. Until anybody else fight her. The popular girls are always hated. Yup, it remind me of Mean Girls. Y'all hated Regina George too. I'm not a fan of the big three, but I can give them credit. And that's all we be talking about. Y'all claim I hate Ahna, but I've been giving Ahna her credit since the reunion. You notice y'all notice I don't even be getting hate when it come to Ahna no more. Y'all notice that? Because I cut it right down the middle. But you know, when I'm talking about people that you don't like, it's all fun and dandy, right? When I drag them, but if it seems like I'm defending them or doing this or doing that, oh my God, we can't like the big three. We do. I'm like, come on, y'all, come on, man. All Pretty P does is rush while she's fighting. She did not beat up Summer. I said the same thing, but you know, she said the big three is whack. The popular girls, yep, always get are the most usually the most problematic. Yeah, I can say that, but people won't admit that though, because apparently Ahna is very is a very innocent woman that never does anything, and everybody pick on her. You said not too much on Lex boo. Yeah, that's my boo. I know I love me some Lex. All right. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy that they keep bringing up Tashiki though. Let me see what else we got. I want to. Oh my God, I want Tashiki to come back and get that beat Alexis for even touching Scotty. What? The same Tashiki when Lex called out all the OGs to fight for Natalie and didn't say nothing? Huh. You said they just bullying. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna ignore this because they don't like the big three. The big three was bullying the newbies? Really? So, okay. So if the big three was bullying the new three, right? Which is a bold-faced lie. What would you call what Slim went through last season with Rolly and Summer in the bus? And what Summer had to go through on the Sprinter van at the beginning. Yeah. What they went through yesterday, they must be Osama bin Laden. That was crazy. All right. You said don't do that like Tashiki scared of Lex. Don't do that like Lex scared of Tashiki. You see how we can just Uno reverse? Yeah, the bully mess is crazy. Like, how do you bully them? Cause she said, I ain't gonna call you by your real name. I'm gonna call you Fanta. I'm confused, y'all. When you don't like somebody, they're a bully. I noticed that. Because these same people will say they like Ivory. But yeah, they said, I want Tashiki to come back and get that B Alexis for even touching Scott. So Scotty is untouchable? I'm confused. Scotty looked good as F, and that's why she was really mad. Cheap loser. Hold on. I know we not about to act like Scotty looked better than Lex, right? Are we doing that?
Make that shit make sense. Dumbass bitches. Thank you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So now Lex is jealous of Scotty.
April the 12th, 2015.
Yes.
And have they been changed in any way for you, based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Oh my God, y'all. Yeah, I told you she looked like Princess Fiona. Ogre. Okay, I guess. Bad Dolly be coming out these fights, returning to her bees like, yeah, I mean, she be getting in the paint. But look though, hear me out though. I would at least respect the fact, because look, the same people that say stuff like this, they love Bigger. They love them some Biggie. They love them some Scotty. You know what I mean? A lot of people that cop pleas and make excuses and stuff like that. It's just weird. It's weird to look like this. This mean you got in the paint. But yeah, she be, yeah, her eye was crazy. But I don't get it though. What do they mean though? Like, did Dolly? Why do you feel like Dolly got beat up this last episode? I don't know. That's kind of crazy to me, man. But you know, I guess. All right. What we got right here? They said my big three. I don't give a F. One episode, by the way, y'all. We got 20-something episodes left. Easily can do something weird or something like that. They'll switch on them real fast. They're only saying this because they're against the big three, which is hilarious. All right. You said, I don't know why they hate Dolly so much. It's because of Summer. They'll like Dolly if it wasn't for Summer. All right. You said that's a real shiner. Oh yeah. The one I just showed y'all. Yeah. Scotty doesn't look better than many of the girls, and certainly not Lex, but she's jealous of her though. All right. You said she had the Chucky outfit on. Yeah, she had. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting outfit with her whole booty out. Her booty was out the whole episode. I'm like, damn, girl, you got any panties on? Y'all know these baddies is crazy, y'all. Y'all know they crazy, man. But yeah, man. That was our baddies recap. Okay, that was our baddies recap. Okay, episode 2. Baddies Africa, Baddies Wakanda. Yeah, and I was entertained. Do I believe it was better than Baddies Going Wild? No, but I was still entertained. And remember, okay, y'all gonna be mad all season because the big three gonna keep doing their big one. As much as y'all hate them, they are giving y'all the action. And to be honest with you, the fact that you do hate them means they're doing a phenomenal job. All right. When Tariq was pissing me off on Power with Ghost, right? That he was doing a great job, right? When you watch wrestling, remember somebody's a bad guy, Randy Orton or The Undertaker, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, that means they're doing a great job. Lawrence Fishburne, when he played Ike Turner, made people really hate Lawrence Fishburne and Ike Turner. That means he's a great actor, right? So you gotta have villains. You gotta have a bad guy. And Summer, Lex, and Dolly truly, okay, understood the assignment. All right. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. You said, do they put makeup on the girls to make it look worse than it is? No, I think they put makeup on them when they go to like the club and stuff. Yeah. When they go to the club and stuff. That's why they be looking a little different. I'm like, man, did she have a black eye? Because you notice Bad Dolly didn't look as bad with that crazy black eye that she had. But then again, remember the Summer, Lex, and Dolly was in Africa about a week and a half or something like that before everybody else. Remember everybody else was still in Atlanta and stuff? You said, yes, I agree. Some of the actors made me mad. That's what they do. That's their job. Daisy really is a Rolly mini. Her mannerisms and everything reminds me of Rolly. We'll agree to disagree. I actually don't think she's nothing like Rolly, honestly. But yeah, man, you said, yeah, bad BBL Dolly. Yeah, her BBL's bad. Most of their BBLs is bad though, you know? Yeah, man. But yes, y'all, that was our Baddies recap.